everyone, welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops. I really did not have a ton of newer products that I really could consider favorites this week. I have been trying a lot of newer stuff, but there just wasn't anything that I felt confident recommending to you guys this week and saying, you know what, this was amazing from the group of products that I really had been trying. There was a few, so I will show you those. So with that being said, I only have a few products, so I'm just gonna get started. And I'm wearing like a different color lip than I've pretty much ever worn before. If you would have told me that I was gonna be wearing a brown lip, I would have said, like, get lost, don't lie to me. For as long as I've known, like, a dirty brown lip, like a chocolate lip, is not, I don't know, what I would gravitate towards. I'm like your neutral pink kind of girl. I like to rock a bright color. But I've been seeing these browner lips in a ton of different videos, looks, magazines, everything. So I figured I would try it out. I did a lip swatch video on these NYX high voltage lipsticks. I have all 22 and I did do lip swatches of them. So I will link that down below if you're interested. But through that process, I, tried them all on so I could see how they could all look on me. And it made me discover this brown shade called Dirty Talk. And I really like this because it is an affordable option from the drugstore that you could try out and see if you liked it, and if you didn't, at least you weren't out that much money for some of the higher end lipsticks in a brown shade. I know I personally won't wear this color a ton to justify spending the money on a more higher end product. Now, I did receive these when I went to LA from NYX, so it just worked out that I already had them. But I mixed these two colors together to come up with the color on my lip. And this is Dirty Talk, and this color is Stone, which is a, I would say like a definite like gray mauve, stone, light nude color. But I thought it was like a dirty, putty brown color almost. I've been loving this with the lip liner from MAC in the color Stone as well. I wore it, I think, in a Wantable video or some type of video unboxing. Oh, I know, it was an Ipsy video. I wore this combination. I really liked it, and I got a lot of questions about what I was wearing on my lips. So I decided to layer that color on top of this Dirty Talk brown shade. Now, these are extremely pigmented, smooth, comfortable on the lips. I find that they wear a decent amount of time, and some of the deeper colors do stain the lips. They are so creamy. You're not gonna get like the 12-hour look out of them, but if you apply a lip liner, you can get a pretty long wear. So I used MAC's Etc. lip liner and MAC's Stone lip liner and combined those two together to outline my lips, and then I topped it with this Dirty Talk, and then I put on this color in Stone on top, just right in the center to make it a little bit more of a lighter instead of such a deep chocolate brown. I originally didn't mean to go this wild and crazy kids on my eyes. Like, I meant to just tone it down, but I kind of got to playing and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go all the way. Shoot, I really wanted to wear that brown lip today. Whatever, I'll just do it. So I've been really having a fun time experimenting with different colors. That's what makeup's all about for me, is pushing myself to go a little bit out of my comfort zone, try something that I wouldn't typically wear, and then end up really liking it. So I really liked these for that option of a brown lip if I'm wanting to try that without investing too much into it. And I know, like I said, I did have these in my collection, but if you were someone who wanted to invest but didn't want to invest too much money, then try these from the High Voltage collection in NYX. Okay, for my eyelashes, I've been wearing, I love Esquito lashes, but those are re-wearable lashes. They are mink lashes, so you can re-wear them several times in a row, and I like those. But sometimes I do like the grab and go. You wear it a couple of times. You can just toss them from the drugstore, just pick up a few pairs. When I was out of town, I picked up a set just on a whim. And there are these from Kiss, and they are in the style Ritzy. I've picked up several, and I found them at Walgreens has been the place I've really been able to find them. These have a tapered end lash. Other lashes they are showing in the demo that they just like cut them off at the shaft, but this one, or at the tip, but this one is a tapered tip. So I don't know, but I really like these lashes. It says that with the taper tip, they like resemble a little bit more of like natural lashes, and they give a lot of volume. So I have them on my eyes today. I've been wearing them a lot in some recent videos. I find they're really light on the eyes. The band is really nice and flexible. These are very natural, and I find that they look great on the eyes, and they're not too crazy, and they feel comfortable enough to wear all day. So if you're looking for like affordable lashes, try these from Kiss at the drugstore. Okay, so I got a new color of the Charlotte Tilbury blushes in recently, and I adore these shades. I love them so much. The Charlotte Tilbury blushes are the one thing that I'm like, if you don't get anything from Charlotte Tilbury, at least get one of the blushes. They are some of my absolute favorite ever. I have all of the shades. This was the only one that I was missing, and it's called the Climax. Very sexual. I know it looks like a boobie, but this is like a peachy bronze shade. It's what I'm wearing right now, and I just love it because it's like this almost like bronzing glow. I cannot wait for this in the summer. I'm pretty pale right now, but I know that this is gonna be gorgeous on a tan skin in the summer. And even though I'm fair complected, I went for it. So you can swirl them all together, which is what I did, and that is the shade you come up with, which is like a dark peachy bronze. These are so smooth. It almost has like this like pink peach sheen and shimmer in it. Very finely milled. Oh, they just apply so beautifully to the face. I love it. Okay, and then the middle color is this peachy shade right here. Let me just swatch it. I mean, these you can wear, like I said, 3 different ways, and then the outer rim is this bronze shade. So you could either wear it bronze, peach, or all together, which is how I love it. So this color is the newer one to my collection, but it inspired me to pull out some of the other ones. I don't know why I say pull out, but this particular color I had kind of set back because my favorites are Love Glow and Ecstasy from the collection, and so when I got the Climax, I decided to pull this one out that I hadn't used as much as the other two, and this one is called Sex on Fire. All very like sexy names here, and this is more of like a mauve shade. That's what that one looks like all swirled together. It's just so beautiful. So I've been going back and forth between wearing this one and then this shade right here. The price of them is $40, and I know that's kind of expensive, but for what you get, like, consider the fact you get almost 3 different colors in one blush because of the swirl, then the outer ring, the inner ring. I find that the formula is so amazing that it's definitely worth the price when it comes to a high-end or luxury blush. So been loving those 2 colors this week, and I have one more thing that I'm not calling a favorite, but I used it on my eyes today because I was testing it out. So this is the first time I've used it. I wanted to talk about it because I figured I'd get some questions about it, and I did show it on my Instagram, but it is a new palette from MAC, and it is a 9-pan palette. These are the same size-wise as the quads. They are $40 for 9 shades. That's around similar pricing for a quad from MAC, a pre-made one, and then if you get the make your own quad, you're gonna end up paying around $48 because you have to pay for the palette. So really this is like essentially kind of a good deal-ish, you know what I'm saying. So these have 0.02 ounces each in each one of them. They're really small, but you don't need a ton of eyeshadow. Come on, like for me at least, let's be real. Like I do not use up a like hit pan on very many eyeshadows. So this is perfect, a great like traveling palette. These are permanent to MAC, and they just came out. So it only has 2 colors that are permanent to their line that are out before, and it's these 2 right here, which is Cork and Rice Paper. So on my eyes today, I have a mixture of this color right here, which is Cork, which is just like a neutral brown shade. And then I mixed this bottom shade right here, which is called Aromatic, and it is like a deep, dark, matte, chocolatey brown shade. And I just kind of put that all over the lid. It's just a beautiful, deeper chocolate brown shade. This color right here, I kind of have a little bit in my outer corner, and this is called Pepper Please. And it's like a olivey green brown with some gold shimmer. This does not swatch well at all. It's really patchy, but it applies nicely and does build up on the eye. So although these do not swatch the best, they apply to the eye really nicely. Then in the center of my eye, I do have a little bit of this shade right here, which is called Creative Copper. So that's just like a nice golden shade right there. Right there. So this is a really nice palette. I think for the price, it's a great travel palette, and it has, like I said, out of 9 shades, only 2 are repeat shades. The rest of the palettes that I looked at, there were several permanent shades included in them. This one is the Amber × 9, and in this palette was the only one that had, I believe, just 2 repeats, and then the rest were newer shades. So, like I said, I haven't been using it. I just used it today. I just got it yesterday, so I'm not necessarily saying it's a favorite, but I did want to show it because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about it because it's a newer released item, and I do plan on doing a MAC haul, but I did like the look that it gave today on the eyes, and the shadows applied nicely, and although they're miniature pots, I do think it's worth it because you're getting 9 different colors to experiment from, and instead of, like, you know, 4 larger colors. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of equals out. If you're someone who really uses up your eyeshadow, I find that you would still be able to use each of those colors enough times to feel like you got your money's worth. Anyways, that is it for my Friday favorites and flops. I did not have a flop this week. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. As always, leave your favorites down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah. Oh, one more thing. I just wanted to add on that I am going to BeautyCon this next weekend. So it's the 14th, I believe, of March. So I will be at BeautyCon. It's on Saturday in Dallas. I'm so excited. Sarah from Beauty Buzz Hub is flying in, and then Dana from Dana Ann is coming, and then we're all driving together and we're meeting up with a bunch of people. So should be a really great time. Really excited just for the weekend. Hopefully some of y'all will be there. I'm not quite sure. I tried to put it out there a little bit on some social media, but only a few people said they were going to be there. But it's going to be a great time no matter what. So hopefully I will see some of you guys there. If you do happen to attend, please, please, please come say hi to me. So I would love to meet any of you if I have the opportunity. Okay, so that was it. So now, bye for real. For real, bye. Okay, see you guys next week.